All parties in the matter of Lauderdale versus Cabrera. Step forward.
Rita Lauderdale is suing her former lover, Wendy Cabrera, for an unpaid car loan and 2 months of unpaid rent.
Miss Lauderdale, you and Miss Cabrera were living together as a couple for how long?
For about 3-4 months.
And it's my understanding from reading these papers that you knew each other from work.
Yes, that is correct.
When you were living together for those 3 or 4 months, the arrangement was that you would split expenses. That's split the rent, etc. At some point, Miss Cabrera became ill and wasn't working. Your relationship terminated, and now you're suing her for 2 months' rent when she wasn't working.
Yes, Your Honor.
And also a car that you purchased for her. You say the car that you purchased for her was purchased, but it was a loan.
Yes, that is correct, Your Honor.
Miss Cabrera says that you were living together as a couple. She was sick. You said as soon as you get back on your feet, you can start to pay rent again. And she moved into your apartment, is that right?
That is correct, yes, ma'am.
And you live there alone?
I live there with my 3 children.
But not with another adult who's paying the rent?
That is correct.
And it was only when she was living there that she was contributing to the rent?
Well, at the time that she had moved in with me, I was just going through a divorce with my husband, so he was still there, but I had gotten a restraining order and had him removed.
Are you living there alone now with your 3 children?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And that's your intention?
Yes, that is
correct. And at the
correct.
time that Miss Cabrera was there, you and Miss Cabrera were a couple?
That is correct.
And she got sick, and you want to tell me what you claim she said to you with regard to the rent?
Our agreement between the two of us
Well,
was
she was going to pay so much rent, $500 a month?
$500 a month for rent, yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
and she did that for the first couple of months she was there and before she got sick. Then she got sick, didn't pay for 2 months. I want you to tell me what happened when she got sick. What did
Okay,
you
she
say?
had like a cyst in her leg, so she went in. She was in the hospital for
I want you to tell me what the discussion was that I'm going to believe with regard to the rent while she was in the hospital.
Okay, as soon as she got back on her feet, that she was going to go ahead and start paying me the rent. That she would give me all the money from her checks and keep like $50 for herself for gas.
Do you remember
laundry.
having that discussion?
I do, but not exactly entirely in that.
Well, tell me what your recollection was.
Well, our relationship began to go sour while...
Listen to me.
Okay.
That's for another venue. It would seem to me if you're living with someone as a couple and they get sick and they're hospitalized, what you say is, listen, don't worry about the rent. When you go back to work, you'll start paying rent again. That's what normal people do.
Right.
Because normal people don't say, well, when you go back to work, I want you to really tighten your belt so you can pay me back the rent money that you didn't pay for those 2 months, even though I live there alone with my children and I pay the rent myself. So it's not as if you had a roommate that you kicked out to invite somebody else in to cover that portion of the rent. That's
Right.
not what happened.
No.
Right. So, Ms. Lauderdale, that I don't believe.
Okay.
Okay? Because it doesn't make sense to me. If 2 people are in a relationship and one of them goes to the hospital, the other one doesn't say, listen, I'll cover your rent for 2 months, but then you can keep $5 for yourself and you have to give me all the rest of your money. That wouldn't be much of a relationship that I would stay
No.
in. Okay, now let's get to the car to see if I believe anything different about the car.